You're live. Okay, now we're fixing our hair. Can you guys hear us? Check, test. Tuan, you're my guy. Tell me. I just need one thumbs up. I brought reinforcements. I want to fix my hair. Oh, wait. Yes. I want to fix my hair. Oh, wait. Yes. My phone is also on. My phone is also on. My phone is also on. Just so you guys can see the flag. Just so you guys can see the flag. I'll say it at my answer. Oh, this didn't work. How's everyone? Yes. Okay, you guys please comment as we go along. You guys know my best friend Elena. You've seen her at other videos. So what we're gonna do today is, I miss you guys. I miss hanging out with you guys, and there's a lot going on here. So I thought the best way to do this is just to go live and kind of have like some good quality time, have some Armenian snacks, including beer, and we'll do some tasting. And I want to also respond to your questions from the Instagram that you guys submitted. There were a lot, so I was like, let's just do it on YouTube. So let's start with opening this beer, and then we'll go on. It's 3 a.m. in Armenia. Let's note that.
Hence the way we look.
Hence why we look like we're dead. But okay, let's see if I can do this. So this beer is Giligya. This one is the dark one, which you're not the best fan of the dark beer, but we're doing dark beer.
I'll drink it.
We'll do Genats.
Actually, the other day I had Giligya. It wasn't bad, and I actually
it?
offered to someone Giligya because they had nothing else at that place. I was like, okay, then Giligya it is.
Let's do Giligya.
Yeah, I usually prefer. Well, is it gonna?
I think so.
It's gonna explode.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it seems like I'm gonna have my beer in a tea mug.
Okay.
Well, we have history with this tea mug. Do you remember?
We have history. So the first night I arrived, so she picked me up from the airport, and she knows I love sunset. So she's like, okay, we stayed up all night. I think I arrived at
sunrise.
Sunrise. I don't like sunset. She likes sunset. And then we went to Cascade, but obviously there's nothing open at 6 a.m. So we actually like made tea in these mugs, and we took them to Cascade because I live near Cascade. And I don't have any like actual regular glasses, so
it's Armenia. Ooh, look at that dark color.
Dark.
It's dark.
It's dark.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, let's do Genat. So Genat is cheers in Armenian.
Genat.
For anyone who doesn't know. It's really good. Okay.
No, I'm impressed.
It's worth noting. So everything you're going to see tonight, I bought from SAS Supermarket. If you've seen my other video, you know SAS is like one of the major supermarket chains. Come closer.
Okay.
And so yeah, everything I bought here is for $10. Literally everything here was for 5,000 dirhams. It was 4,950. So 5,000 Armenian dirhams, which is $10 USD. Genats to Garen. Where are you guys joining us from? Tell us. Son. Oh, my mom is here. Don't drink with an empty stomach. No, Mom, we have also we had fries before we came here, so we had food. Oh, also, okay. So it's traditional in Armenia to have, is this like smoked cheese you would say? It's smoked cheese. So also everything you'll see here today is made in Armenia, produced in Armenia, snacks. I made sure to buy everything Armenian, which is kind of what we do every day. And so this is very traditional to have next to your beer, but I'm going to need a knife to open it, so just ignore this.
Here, I'll help you.
There you.
So Garen was saying that he's from Las Vegas, which is amazing. And then we have Tonhain.
California.
MY Turkey.
From Turkey. From Toronto. Oh, isn't it? What time is it in Turkey? Isn't it like as late as?
It is as late. Yeah.
How was the fries? So the fries we actually got from Kalume. If you guys come to Armenia, you have to visit Kalume. It's really good.
Thanks to Harag. Hi, Harag.
Oh, Harag is here. Thanks. Oh, it's
Thank you,
Birthright, not
Harak.
Birthright.
Yeah, it was amazing. We loved it. We ate all the way from Kalume to Pati's house.
We finished it. They were saying like we don't have any more fries, and then Harag gave us fries.
Yeah, you gotta go to Kalume.
It's hard to eat this on camera.
Yeah, I like the smoked. It's good. You can. It's the best thing that you can pair it with beer.
Yeah, they're very salty. They come like this, like little sticks of smoked cheese. This
It's
pack,
best to put them like in a cup and then like
not drop them.
like this. It's cute.
These they come. The whole pack is like 350 drams, which is I don't know how much, but it's really not that much. So this is very tradition to have it next to your beer.
Yes.
Hey, someone's saying, Satfan, where is she? Who is she? Is it me? I don't know.
Where is
Where
she?
is she?
Where am I? I'm in Pati's house.
Oh, we're in my apartment which is why the lighting is beautiful. So guys, first of all, also cheers to all of you Genats because of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all your support. YouTube didn't recognize yet that I still have 1,000 subscribers, so they didn't allow me to do lives on my phone. So which is why we're in my apartment. But soon I'll do lives from like the streets where I'll take you guys with me. But thank you so much for all your support, for everyone for doing this. It really, really, really means a lot. So I have to now drink to that. It's 3 a.m. here. We're drinking. Are you guys drinking anything, or are you in the coffee mode right now? Let us know. As we're doing this, we'll start taking the questions from Instagram. I think we'll go back and forth in answering. I have to say this, the most, which I'm sure you get this too, the most asked question, how long are you staying in Armenia? How would you answer this? Because I get this literally like 15 times a day.
Me, I think I just say I'm just taking it by day, you know, like I would love to stay here forever, never go back, where we never know what happens in life. So I'm open to all the options, but my first option is like to stay as long as I can in Armenia.
Yeah. I think for me, I got to the point where I'm saying like I'll stay as much as I can. Obviously, like financially and all of that, like for as long as it's sustainable, I would love to stay. We both have a residency and citizenship for here, so it's like I think when we come here, we don't consider it as like, oh, I'm here for this amount of time and like it's a tourism. Miss you too, Mom.
Aww.
Now I feel like I'm talking with my while I'm chewing. But yeah, I think when we approach like coming to Armenia, it's like coming to your parents' house in a way. And it's weird when people say like, how long are you staying at your parents' house? Like, I'm here for as long as I can. Obviously I'll be back and forth with Canada. You're also from Canada, so we'll be back and forth, but it's very fluid, I guess. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But that's the most question.
It has to do with work and, you know, everything else. Like also like we're away from our families. We both have our families, nephews and nieces back home, so we'd love to go and see them, but we'll see.
We'll take it
take it as it goes.
Yeah. Yes. People are saying headband is cute because my Instagram story was the headband from Vernissage. Headband is cute. That's from Vernissage for people. It's not actually like a headband, it's like a headpiece, but I'm wearing it as a headband because when I wear it as a headpiece, people look at me on the streets. But there's a question, tell us more about your feelings, experiences, emotions in Armenia and plans.
Whoa, that's deep.
That's a loaded
very
one.
Deep. Yeah, that's deep.
Emotions. You know what it is? I feel like every day you wake up and you're going through like there's so many feelings and emotions. Experience is a whole different thing. I think we're trying to integrate and immerse ourselves and kind of like live, you know, like a normal life and not feel like tourists. But at the same time, like when it comes to emotions and feelings, I would say the hardest things is when you know you have a limited time in a place, you want to make the best of it. And it's hard because then you like forget to sleep and you like spread yourself so thin and you go in every direction. And then at one point you're like, wait, but like, I'm not here just for like 5 days. I need to also kind of make sure that I'm getting some rest and taking care of myself. But I think we forget to do that. So we always remind each other, like, did you sleep today? Did you eat today? Like we literally forget to eat because We need to make sure. Patreon is like the join button on YouTube. I don't have Patreon, you guys. Patreon is this channel that you basically upload content to, but then for people to access it, they have to like have a subscription, like a monthly payment. I'm doing all of this for free. I'm hoping one day I'll make money from YouTube because YouTube has. Hopefully they don't block me for saying this, but so that's the plan, and that's why I really appreciate you guys liking and subscribe. On that note, like this video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. What else do we have in the questions? Okay, I'll read the questions, but until we do that, I think you like this one, so let's talk about this.
We were just having this actually before getting here. I was like craving chips, and I'm like, I'm so adamant about like just buying things from supermarket that is only made in Armenia. I don't want to buy Russian. I don't want to buy Lay's. I don't want to buy anything that's not Armenian. I just go for made in Armenia. And like I go with high hopes that it's gonna come out being nice and like tasty. So yeah, this one is good. I like
and how cute is the package? She literally walked into the supermarket. She's like, the Armenian chips.
Yeah, I'm like, where's the Armenian chips? I want the Armenian chips. And everybody's looking at me. He's like, oh, who's this crazy lady? You know?
We actually walked out of the supermarket because they didn't
have it. I was like, Fatih, we gotta go to the next supermarket. I want the Armenian one. So it's cute. Like, how do you spell that name? How do you
guys say this? Like, oh, you can't say it to us. So it's like, I think Apache. Is that Gilikian branded drink? Yes, it is. It's Gilikia beer. Show them your mug. Gilikia beer. I would say Gilikia Kotaik is one of our favorites. Kotaik Gold. Darget has really, really good beer. I personally like the dark beers. So Beer Academy. If you go to Beer Academy, like they have endless choices of beer, and then Darget has a restaurant as well that has like, it's not a restaurant, like a restaurant pub. I'm gonna try to go to the Darget warehouse where they make the beer and do a video there, so stay tuned. And how are the pillow?
How did I miss on that one?
Yeah, we're going to the Darget. Yes, okay. That's happening.
This is I really like it. It's cute. It's like we call them parts mekatger, which is like mekat like
little pillows.
Have a little pillow. And then funny thing, some of them are smaller pillows and some of them are bigger pillows. It depends. No consistency whatsoever. But it's tasty. Okay.
If you guys have people in the chat, tell us, did you ever have Ararat box? And if yes, what was your favorite snack? Because it's like similar.
I believe they had apache in it.
They did. They had I think the crackers or something in there.
Yes. I've seen the packaging in there. Green one. This is the flavor of pepper, but it's not really spicy.
It's so good. Oh.
Yeah. It's not as spicy though.
Not spicy.
It's like Bulgarian peppers, like the big peppers, I think. That's the taste of it. It's not chili peppers.
Garen is saying, yeah, I just received my Ararat box. Tell us what was your favorite thing in your Ararat box. We have turnip juice branded Kilikia here. Oh, where is here? Oh, I think this is the person from Turkey. Okay. Kilikia. Shout out. Okay. As we continue to eat and drink, there's in this round where I did like the Ask Me Anything on Instagram, so many people ask me, how are you doing? Like Joey, like how you do it. No, not in that way, but just like actually asking me how I'm doing. And I really appreciate it because during these times, like we take it for granted to ask for like each other, like, how are you doing? And like you saw me having a bit of a meltdown today, like where I was like kind of going crazy. I think it's important that we kind of stay hopeful and strong and together and positive in as much as possible. Thank you, Google user, for the sweet sujuk and the figs. Garen is saying were the favorites. We're gonna have some tutu lavash today. Stay tuned. We're gonna have some tutu lavash. There's 4 different flavors. We're gonna taste them and we're gonna give you our opinions. But yeah, so thank you so much for everyone who asked me how I'm doing. I'm trying to keep it together and be here, and I really appreciate this community because I feel like this is my safe space where I come to you guys and we all hang out and chat, and that really makes me happy. Garen is also saying the coffee was so delicious as well. Armenian coffee.
Was that the Kaffa?
Which brand was it? Do you know, Garen? Because I think each time they put like a different one based on the based on. But yeah, like when I go to the supermarket, I get the Armenian coffee brands, obviously.
Tutu lavash is my favorite. The plum one was so good. Good.
Okay. Do we have the? Yeah, we have a plum one. There's apricot, plum, apples.
Apricot, apple, and plum.
So wait, is it just three or is
Apricot,
it
plum,
four?
well, sour lavash. We'll find out.
We'll find out the fourth flavor as we taste it. Best way to meet people for diaspora and repats for Armenia with no contacts there. Repat Armenia.
Yes, they do sometimes networking events, right? But I think it depends how you're coming. If you're coming as a tourist for a short period of time, I think it's just like Armenia is that kind of a place. Yerevan, I would say, you go to a cafe or somewhere, and then you go start talking with someone about something, and then people are so friendly. Locals, non-locals, diasporans, repats. People are so friendly, and you make friends. And then every day there's something happening in the city, so you get invited somewhere, and then through them you meet someone else, and then other friends, and then we met like non-Armenian friends here, and you meet all sorts of people. So, but if you're coming on long term, like for a month or 2, I would recommend to do like a program or to go volunteer with an organization. So through that, you meet like people who are like-minded. They have the same goals like you, and then at least you're spending time with people that have the same plans, the goals you have for Armenia, whatever reason you're there.
We both have done Birthright Armenia. Yeah. You guys already know this about me if you've been here for some time. So yeah, like we've both done Birthright Armenia at different years. And then it's funny because there's a lot of alums, like over 200 alums actually live here right now. They are repats. And then you go to one place and then you meet them, they introduce their friends. And then at this point, like you can't go anywhere without running into people without even planning that you already know. So like, the second you leave your house, you're gonna meet people that
you're gonna bump into people.
You're gonna bump into people.
Then, like we meet people, the same people constantly, back to back. During one day, you might meet the same person in different locations around the city, or the next day, or the next day, and the next day, and it's not planned. You just because we all go to the same places, and that's why I'm telling you, you end up becoming friends with certain people and like hanging out with them because you end up always being in the same place. You bump into them and you talk, you strike a talk, and then conversation, and that's it.
That's it. Ina saying that I'm planning to do Birthright ASAP. Who's with me? Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
If there's anyone here who doesn't know like who I am or who's new to the community, like also feel free to ask me those questions. I'm happy to answer. What other questions do we have? Thanks for all your posts. My pleasure. Want to have a drink this week? Sure, we've done that already. I always get this. Why are you so cute? It's by choice. I woke up like this. My mom is in here. She knows. I mean, I get it from her. No Wings of Datev? Yes, to Wings of Datev. I've been there twice already. Have you been to Wings of Datev? No, right? You haven't been.
I've been.
Been?
I've been to the monastery, but because this was a long time ago, I came to Armenia like a long time ago. And back then the tramway was on their way of being built. So I never really went on the tramway. I would love to do it. It's like one of the things I want to do it this year.
It's so scary for me because I'm scared of heights and it's so long. And every time like the column like changes, it does like this little thing. And I'm always terrified, but we're definitely going again, whether it's with Birthrights, excursions, because even after you're done doing Birthright, you can like as an alum, you can participate in the woke up and chose cuteness. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, so you can still participate in the excursion. So we might go with them or we might go separately, but regardless, we'll do a video on Wings of Datev. Like it's.
While you're checking the questions, I will read some of the answers. So Garen was saying the coffee was the Café Paris de Armenie.
Oh,
okay, that's new. Oh, maybe it's the Café Paris that we went on the Easter day. Remember?
Yeah.
Maybe they have their own coffee. The coffee was amazing there. Maybe they do. The coffee culture is really growing in Armenia. The coffee scene, like the coffee roasteries that we have here, it's like wherever you go, you can't go wrong with like having coffee in Yerevan. Very few places where I've been where I'm like, oh no, the coffee is really bad. But like,
I know
we're not gonna mention about it.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
There's a question. Do you speak Eastern Armenian, Western Armenian, or both?
Oh, someone here was saying, what is your background? You have a Western Armenian accent.
I do. That applies to this question. So we're actually both Syrian Armenians. We both speak Western Armenian at home. That's our first language, but you're pretty fluent in Eastern Armenian too. I fully understand it. I would say this: the first month that I was
She's good
here,
in speaking too, but she doesn't.
I go full on Western Armenian. I fully understand everything. I think it took me like a month. I think it took you. It was faster for you to fully understand.
Yeah, like I just switch automatically. I go back to Eastern. Of course, when I speak Eastern, they can tell that I'm not like local.
It's the pronunciation.
It's there are certain sounds that I can't make it, and probably I do make some grammatical mistakes, but generally I can speak and I totally understand them.
Yeah, for me it's like you guys know I'm boxing right now. Like this is something I post about every day. And basically like there's some vocabulary that I'm not used to, like I don't know. And then at boxing they would like yell at me, they'd be like, do this, but like in Eastern Armenian, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. And then like, you know, when they say like ziki, like they mean like kashe, but like for us it means like let it go. And then I'm like, this is the complete opposite. But one thing I'll say on that, I think it's so important for us to like preserve all of our dialects and like respect it and understand it and like give it the attention. And I love how like a lot of times like people who speak Eastern Armenian, they would start adapting some of like our words. So they say like hajis, inchbeses, and then we'll be like vonces, and like it's this like cute dynamic we have. And that's what I'm saying like all the time when I say build like a two-way relationship when you come to Armenia, like have like integrate yourself, but also, you know, like build those two-way relationships. We're saying, were you born in Syria? Yes. Born and raised in Syria. Lived there for 17 years. I think it's the same for you, right? 17, 16 years. Then in Canada, and now we're here. I speak the Western dialect as well. Yes, got in. Hajis is brother, right? No.
I love it.
So all the time we get this. I think this is like the most common when we say Hajis, they think we're saying like John or Ahber or like Hokis or brother. It actually just means please.
Hajeli parenguka. So it comes from the word hajeli. That's why hajuik, hajeli, hajis.
Like do it with hajuik. Says when you start going more live, are you planning to do any future videos projects with Birthright? Yes. There's a few projects in the making with Birthright.
We did one.
We did one.
The tree planting.
The tree planting we did. I've done a couple like museum trips, but we're gonna do like overnights at Gyumri, so stay tuned. I always thought it meant brother. A lot of people here think it means brother, because like it's funny because like we sit in a taxi and we go like da da da, we say the address or whatever, like Hajis, and then it just sounds like they think we're saying like John, like brother, like my love, will you take me there? And like all I'm saying is please. So it's kind of cute like to address these things and like talk about them. And I think on that note, it's the time for tutu lavash.
Yes.
Please. We're already like 23 minutes in and we didn't even open the tutu lavash.
We are like talking.
Okay, it's like so fun to have.
Hajis
Tanak. You mean like Ahmed? Give me the Tanak. I swear there's 4 things in this. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. So they come in like, they kind of look like cigars, but they're not. Does it say on it?
Yeah, Makain tutu lavash. Doesn't say what you're eating. It's like Pandora box. You just try. You know, it just says tutu lavash.
Yeah, it's accurate. It's tutu lavash.
Sam's sweet line.
Oops, I'm dropping things at this point.
Okay. Should I open this one as well?
Yeah, let's open. We're gonna try each one.
The colors, like maybe I don't see much difference in the colors.
I think this one is the plum.
The darker one. This is plum.
You know what it is? I think there's 2 plums
and 1 khantor, one apple, and 1
apricot.
Okay.
So let's just open one of these then.
I love tutu lavash. Like I would eat them.
So someone actually in this Q&A asked me if I love tutu lavash. And
I shad hamovein stuff
Shad hamovein
in the Ararat box.
So hamov is like another word where we use in Western Armenian. Where they would say in Eastern, what would they say for hamov? Hamech.
Hamech.
Then there's arvor or anushig, which every time
it's like Silima, I thought those were weeds. Dude, don't get us into trouble.
don't get my channel demonetized before it even gets monetized, please. Okay, wait, how did you open this?
Here, try this. Try this.
Which
I
one
think
is
this is the apricot.
Apricot?
Because it's really light.
This is good. This brand is, I can't read it. There's no branding on it.
Assorti. Assorti.
Like assorted.
The brand is called Sam's Sweet Line.
Sam's Sweet Line. It's not bad. I would have rather it be more tutu, more sour.
For me.
Yeah, it's not sour enough. Or it's not bad.
That's the apricot one though. Now I want to try.
The plum is usually the most sour. So let's do that one.
There's this store on Darien Street, and they have fresh dried fruits. Once I did like a live, or not a live, like a story when I was there. It was really good. Okay, so definitely this is the plum because it's really dark. See the difference in the color of this one.
We're saying, how is the current situation of Armenians in Syria, if you don't mind me asking? We haven't been there for 10 years. We're kind of in touch. But a lot, there's...
Did I just eat without offering?
There's a huge Syrian Armenian community in Armenia right now, which we're connected with, and they're doing really well here. So we would love to visit.
I'm not very impressed.
Not very impressed. You didn't give it a score from out of 5.
2.5.
She said 2.5. 2.5.
I'm being honest. I know. I've had better tutu lavashes.
We're gonna have better tutu lavash, and we're gonna tell you which one. I wonder if this is good. This apparently is for cocktails. I thought you can just eat it, so I bought it.
The other day, I was at a cafe. You know whose cafe? Up in Massive. And the coffee, like I order a cappuccino, and they bring one of these right next to it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with it? Put it in the coffee? Eat it on the side?
And next to the cap. What? Okay, let's try to.
So yeah, you can use it next to your coffee if you want.
Let me try one. Just because, I mean, I already bought it. I spent $10. So you can try it.
You can put it in your tea.
You can totally put it in your tea.
Yeah.
I have Armenian tea at home.
Ooh, it smells nice.
It smells nice?
Oof.
Oh, it smells really nice.
It smells really nice.
And they had different fruits. I got the orange. I was like, oh, it's normal to eat dried orange. On the note of coffee shops, there's a question about favorite spots to work, like cozy working out of coffee shops. I know you know the spots, so I'll give you this one. I'm only thinking of Mirzoyan, but like you tell them your favorite spots.
Actually, like on my Instagram, I have a guide. Like recently, I just created that guide. It's like best coffee shops in Yerevan and chill places to work at the same time. One of my favorite places is Mirzoyan Library.
This is not for eating.
I told you. That's why I'm not even trying. So the second one I would say it's Lumen Cafe. It's newly opened. Another one is Kirk & Co. It's on Baramian. It's really nice. They have a very nice garden outside, and you can go upstairs and like work and like have good coffee and food. Somewhere where it's it's a little bit fancier, I would say. I love it there when I want to go really, like I crave their cappuccino. Sometimes I'm like, I really need to go to Afrolab to have my cappuccino there, because like I love Afrolab. It's just because their coffee is really good. All the coffees are good. Like Lumen Cafe is good. Mirzoyan Library is good. Kirk & Co is good. Where else?
Aperitivo, I love.
Honestly, I never had aperitivo coffee, but I love their food and their atmosphere and everything. It's good. Yeah, Go
Okay.
check my guide.
Tell
actually,
them
guys.
your Instagram handle.
It's Elina Sarki. So ELINA SARKI.
And type it
So yeah.
like this. Go follow her. She does a lot of like stories from where she is in the cap, and then like literally 5 people, 10 people respond to your stories like, "Where is this? Where is this?"
Yeah, sometimes like I'm not so well with this stuff, like with social media, because I forget like how to tag people, to tag places. I just go because, and I post it because I love the place and I want people to see it as well, but I forget the technicality of it. And then people ask me, where is this, where was this, where did you have it, what is it that you're having? I'm like, I need to be more on top of it. So
On that note, sorry, I had to eat something. Like, don't buy orange. Like, don't do that. I don't know why I did that.
put this in your tea. Put this in your tea. Like if you're making like a ginger citrus tea, put in your tea with a little bit of Armenian honey. It's good. What else
Who
do we
knows
have?
what these are? I'm talking like there's people in front of us. Gives you an excuse to go back and enjoy it more. Oh, like to go to the cafes and like to like retag them. So
Yes.
these are, so Grand Candy is like one of the main candy chocolate brands in Armenia, and they have this little like packed pancakes. So I bought 3 flavors. We have the milk, we have apricot, because Armenian apricot, and then we have chocolate. Which one do you want to try? Just one bite.
Apricot, I think, because it's really original.
I'll do the chocolate. No, I'll do the.
No, do the
I'll
chocolate.
take. Okay, I'll do the chocolate.
Yeah.
And then I can do one bite from the other one.
So someone's saying, how many languages are you fluent at, Pati?
So Armenian, Arabic, English, a little bit of French. They're the same, but not little bit. She's fluent in French too. Okay, does it actually have smiley face? It has a smiley face. It has an actual smiley face. Woo.
Oh, someone says the milk and chocolate are the best ones. Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna do a bite of the milk one too. I feel bad to bite this guy.
I know.
Should we
Where do you
name them?
bite it from? Oh, I'm gonna bite it from the mouth.
Oh, I'll do it from the. Oh.
I never knew there is such thing. I never knew Grand Candy has pancakes packed, pre-packed.
How is it?
This is gonna be my breakfast from now on.
Oh, come on. It's like, it's really good. Like, things are happening here. Is this healthy to eat at 3 a.m. 3:30 in the morning? Yes, yes, it is.
Actually, it's not bad. I was expecting that was gonna be really, like, lame. But no.
After your harsh critic of the tutu lavash, I trust your opinion now.
No. This is good. This is good. This is like, I'm impressed. Like really, it's like pancake with jam in it.
Can't go wrong. Wait,
cool.
Is it better than the eclairs you had?
Don't remind me, please.
Okay, just for the sake of showing you guys, I'm gonna like open this one too, and then we're gonna go salty, and then we're gonna go bed. They're really good. Did you guys have this as kids?
I think these are rather new.
These things?
Yeah, these pancakes are rather new because when I used to live here a long time ago, they didn't have the pancakes, but they had bonchicks.
Oh, like packed?
No, real bonchicks. So I used to eat a lot of bonchicks.
Yeah, this one is like cream.
Vanilla in it? Okay.
Good thing to mention is like most of the packaging that comes for like Armenian products has Armenian, Russian, Georgian. That's it. There's no English.
And you would, when you're shopping in Armenia, also at this grocery store, you're gonna find this ticket or tag on it. Tag on it. It says Deragan, which means local. So if it's purple and says Deragan, which is like you don't have to like look. Oh, is it made in Armenian or not? Like it's made in Armenia. And then if it has the green tag, yeah, it's green. It says imported, which means like nermutzvat, imported, so it's like non-Armenian. So it's like easy way for you to know if you're buying something that's Armenian or not, if it even doesn't have any like Armenian writing on it.
Buy the Armenian stuff, basically.
Yes.
Is what we're trying to say. So I have 2 more things to try. One, this Armenian brand, it has like a weird bird on it, and then it has like different stuff. Like there's chips, there's different like mostly salty, right? Yeah, mostly salty snacks. So we have the corn nuts because I'm obsessed with them, and this is the spicy one, and these are sunflower seeds, which I guess in Russian they're called samushka. And you'll hear like here it's like such a thing. Like you'll find people.
Someone saying my favorite sunflower seeds.
Yes, and I get the salty ones always. They have like a lot of different things, and this is my favorite brand. But you guys, I mean, we're not gonna like literally eat them on screen right now, but we'll have like one just to, you know, for the sake of it. And on this note, please like give us your last minute questions right now, so we can do these and answer your questions. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, it's not gonna be good. These are really spicy though.
Really?
Get your beer ready after. These are like the perfect snack if you're just like, you just want a snack.
Wow, it is spicy.
It's not spicy. They're like, look how red they are. Those are my favorite things in the world.
Wow, my niece would love these. Shout
out to Gasia.
Shout out to Gasia.
I know we're being annoying right now. We're like eating on camera, but like this is really good.
I need the beer.
We need a beer. I say Koj or Khadij.
Khadij.
Is this for the sunflower seeds? Is that what you call them?
Or the corn. Or the corn.
Or the corn.
Whoa, it is really spicy.
It clears your sinuses. Should I bring a napkin? Oh, that was spicy.
Do they have like less spicy or is just one?
Yeah, they have so many different flavors for
okay.
They have honey ones too.
Yeah.
But I don't like I'm more of a salty person. Oh, for the sunflower, that's what I call them. So this was not planned.
Thank you, Google user.
Google user, what's your name? Okay, how do I do this? Oh, also. So these come in like half salted, fully salted, non-salted.
Wait up.
They're like the red ones are non-salted, and there's one that come like in like half. It's like it means half.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it impolite if I?
I'm actually gonna like introduce.
We're doing this on camera. Never done this. Those are my favorite though. And I brought this.
What's the difference? How different can it be?
No, it's really good. This one's.
Okay, if you say so.
That's how different. Wait, someone in here said that this is their favorite brand. Tell us why is this. Oh yeah, it was Adi.
His name is Ararat. User Google user.
Your name is Ararat?
Shout out to Ararat.
Shout out, huge shout out. Right?
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of samushkas, like sunflower seed. It's just
being
annoying for me.
He's being like my bulbulag ratings. Like I was like super harsh. I was like, you get 2. You get disqualified. If you guys haven't seen that video, go watch it. I'm just being crazy on the streets, drinking water and rating bulbulags. Because who doesn't?
Because who does that?
Who does? I was gonna say who doesn't do that.
But it does that.
So, any last minute questions for us?
Wow, 42 minutes.
40. There's so many colored types of these sunflower seeds. I can't tell them apart. Yes. We don't speak Russian either. So let me tell you.
It's okay.
The blue one is salted. The red one is unsalted. The blue half with the red half is like semi-salted.
Are you an expert in this?
Yes. And I'm going to have to sweep this floor after because this is not good. My dad loves your YouTube videos. He's living back. Oh, Anna Demirjan. Shout out to your dad. Yeah.
Quick question. Should I look for rental apartments all included or have gas, electricity, and internet not included.
So, all right, let me put the sunflower seeds down to answer that question. So honestly, it's based on the season you're coming. So go to list.am and you can find like different brokers on there and different listings, and based on your budget and based on the location, all of that. For example, I think so far my first apartment that I've ever rented here, the internet and the gas and electricity and water were not included, but it was kind of like the most budget friendly.
This one?
No, the first one ever on Armenian and Mashtot.
Okay.
And then the second one I've rented was actually all included, including the internet, water, electricity, everything. But it came down to the same price. And then the one I'm in right now, the internet is included, but water and electricity is not included. I don't have gas here. My stove is with electricity. So it really just depends on the total budget. But I paid for electricity last month $20. So it's not like a huge difference. So just look at the overall picture and like the location, the what you're looking for in an apartment, and if you like it, then they're just go for that one.
I haven't come across of like those options where it's like, oh, everything is included, just pay this much.
Yeah,
that happens if you're doing an Airbnb. They give you the option of like daily $30 or $25 and everything is included in it, but only if you're coming for a short period of time. That works. But if you're coming in to stay like a month or 2 or 3, then most probably you're going to end up paying for the utilities.
It's like water is super super cheap, so like for a few months it wouldn't even come up to like $20. And also honestly, when you're in Yerevan, like you're barely at home, right? Like, so really, like, don't worry too much into those things. It's not gonna be like an extra $100 for electricity. The internet usually 7,000 dirhams, which is a little less than $10. So I wouldn't say get caught up on these. Just look at like the main things of the apartment. Make sure you have the appliances, and then other than that, everything will just sort itself.
It's like they used to assign birthright applicants to host family back in the day. Do they still do it?
Yes. If you are wanting to do the host family option, you just let them know and they will assign you to host family. When we do the Gyumri trip, I will actually be staying with the host family from Birthright, just to show you guys the Birthright host family experience. So it will be a fun way to show how it all looks like. But yeah, they still do that. Unless we get a question like right now, we're about to end this video. Finish our beers, eat more samushka, and honestly sleep because it's 4 a.m. almost. I'm sorry. 2 visitors offer.
If you're coming for a long time, I would say just pay your own utilities.
Most of the time, it's not going to be included. Honestly, I think the one that I actually got that it was included, it was because I did it through the landlord directly. But the more kind of common option is that it's not going to be included. So just talk to the agencies, and figure it out. But list.am is where to start. Nice talking to you too, Ararat. Very nice talking to everybody. This was super fun. I really miss you guys. And we'll do more of these. I can't even speak anymore. It's time for bed.
It's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. The sun will rise in an hour. Maybe we'll take the mugs and go to Cascade again.
And have tea there.
And then
probably see some people that we know on our way.
Because that's how it works. Thank you so much, you guys. Love you all. Bachiknet. Like, share, subscribe. Honestly, tell people about it because people need to know how amazing Armenia is and come visit. Love you all so much. Kisher Fari. Bye.
Come to Armenia.
Come to Armenia.
Bye.
Where's the button?